Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stappenbach. Pronounced it wrong yet again. So, today is silage tilling day. We're going to be clearing all the silage, and we've only just started and already the machine isn't positioned correctly. So, we'll get that repositioned. Come on. Probably would help is the engine turned on. There we go. Turned on. There we go. Right. So, today's silage tilling day. And we are going to be making sure all this is cleared, ready for the end of the day. Obviously, we were supposed to do it on the last episode, but unfortunately, didn't happen due to Nat not being well. But she's back with us today. She's feeling much better, and hopefully, we can get this done. There we go, it's actually filling now. Hopefully we can actually get this done today, and it shouldn't take too long, hopefully anyway. That is the plan. So we'll just get this trailer filled up to start with. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and the conveyor keeps running. Does take a little while for it to do it, but it's more efficient than using a front loader and bucket. So that's the trailer pretty much full. There we go, and we're off with our first load. So you may have noticed the money has changed a little. Obviously we've had to lease the belt equipment, which you saw in the last video, but we've all leased some more belt equipment for the other side over at the BGA, and we've also purchased a new trailer, the Red Bailey trailer. You'll probably see it in the video at some point, or in the season at some point, but if you want to see it properly, go and check out Nat's channel, I'm No Lady Gamer. She is the one that's using that trailer at the moment. So just check out how she's doing. How you doing, Nat? You okay?
Yeah, just filling up.
Good stuff. Are you alright with how we're doing this now?
Yeah. If I could, oh, I should be able to find the biogas plant. It's not.
It's facing field 7 near enough.
Right. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be all right.
Good.
It's all pretty straightforward. Just move the belt if we need to, and yada yada.
Yeah. It's just sometimes it's easier to detach it, but you can do it without. It's up to you how you want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's all straightforward, so I'm pretty sure I'll be alright. If I need any help, I'll just ask.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. So, we're going to dump our first load. We have, unfortunately, had to purchase the biogas plant as well, so that we can do this, because you can't tip here unless you own it. So, we have had to purchase it. One of my pet peeves again. But it is what it is. So we're just going to be dumping at the bottom of the conveyor. That will then automatically dump into the hopper, and it'll get everything moving. Like I said, I was hoping to get this done in the last episode, but things happen. There's nothing we can do about it at times. But on the bright side, all our crops are now ready. Bar field 7, due to it not having a crop in it. But all the other crops are ready. They're all ready to harvest. So once this job's done, we'll be able to get on with doing some of that and get some money back in the bank. And we will see what we get for silage at midnight, because we won't get paid for it until midnight, unfortunately. But that's just the way it is. You get more money if you get paid for it at midnight. And there goes Nat with her first load. We'll go pick up our next load. It shouldn't take too long to get this pit emptied. It's not a big pit. It is quite a small one. And there isn't all that much silage in there, to be fair, but it'll just get us a bit extra money in for doing what we want to do. So on that note, I'm going to go into a time lapse until this is done, and we'll see you in a few moments. Well, it looks like all of the silage has gone into Nat's trailer. Looks like it is all done. So what I think we'll do is I will just quickly park this trailer up. And then we'll get the front loader on and just make sure everything over at the biogas plant is going to go in. Because we don't want any loose bits lying around. And then we'll get all this machinery returned to the shop. Don't want to keep it on lease when we're not using it. There's no point in that. There's my front loader. Forgot where it were. Get it on. The only problem with this tractor, because it's got such a square front, sometimes it's hard to judge where the hitbox is on it. There we go. It's generally not too bad, but every now and again it's just a little bit hard to register where it is. There we go. Take that off. Let's get the front loader bucket on. Make sure there's no silage left in.
I think this might be bugged.
The animation will keep going as long if the number's not going up in the trailer, it's done.
Yeah, it took me a while to realise the number weren't going up. It was only when I realised that there was nothing on the belt and it was still coming out, and I was like...
Yeah, right, no, the animation will keep going for a while. It does bug out like that.
Yeah, well, you could have warned me. I didn't know. I was stood there. I was sat there like a weirdo, just waiting for it to...
It's fine, don't worry. Don't worry. So, yep, it is all done. All clear. Let's get over to the biogas plant and just make sure everything is going into that hopper. We don't want anything left lying around. Want to get as much out of this silage as possible. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a money making day today, so we'll get the silage in. Oh, what's going on there? Supposed to drive round fences, not drive through them.
I know. But unfortunately I can't go past the fence without driving through it, so...
Her driving skills are getting better, but she really is in desperate need of that new steering wheel. The one she's got is just... It's just so bad. I have actually done a review on it. I will get it up online when I get 2 seconds. Keep meaning to. Keep forgetting to actually post it up online. Don't get me wrong, for what we paid for it, it's not a bad wheel, it does alright. It's just not the best. Just tip it there. Now I have got the front loader, so if need be I can always scoop it up and put it in the belt.
I didn't want to make too much work for you, but I think I'm going to do now, because I'm going to be making you wait for a few minutes while I reverse.
You could always just spin the tractor around.
Good thinking.
That's why I said drive, before I said drive under the belt and then round, so that you're not getting stuck like you have done. Let's get out of the way. That will do. So we're going to let this lot go in, and then once it's in, we're going to get on with some other jobs. And then we will show the money go in at midnight before we end the video, because obviously we want to show you guys exactly what we're getting for what. Because it wasn't a full silo full, so we'll show you what we're actually going to get for it. Just going to quickly wait for this silage to go up the belt now, and then we'll get on with doing some other work on some of the fields.
Yeah, no problem.
While we're waiting, what have we got to do? So we need to do field 7. That needs something planting in it. It is all ready to go, and it needs some lime on it as well, I think. 1 second. Yeah, it needs lime.
I'll do that.
So that needs liming and then seeding. And then 76 is ready to harvest, 123 is ready to harvest, and 179 is ready to harvest, but that'll need liming as well once we've harvested it. We need to get back on track with these fields. That day off of yours has set us back a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
I noticed.
but we'll catch up. We'll get back in front. We'll still get money from the crops. So that's done. Let's get the stuff returned now.
Okie doke.
Right, I've returned everything, so we can go crack on with those other jobs.
Okay.
So you're doing field 7, yeah?
I was just about to say, actually, if you want, I can do the liming and seeding, and you do the harvesting.
Yeah, that's fine. So
needs doing.
You do field 7 and get that limed and seeded, and then what I'll do is I will go down and do 179, because that one also needs liming. So if I harvest that field, and then when you've limed and seeded this field, you can quickly run down and lime that one as well.
Yeah, no problem, I can do that.
So, that's what's like the plan for now. I will grab the John Deere combine. I think we'll stay in the Fiat. I do love this Fiat. It's such a good tractor. Just going to take the front loader off it, because I don't want to be driving around with the front loader attached. I think we'll put it in the shed, actually, where the Fiat lives. Let's put it in here. There we go. Oop. That's that. There we go. Yep, that is the trailer that we purchased. Second trailer, the Bailey trailer. Can't remember who the mod maker is, but it's a very nice trailer. There's 3 different types, 3 different sizes. All really good trailers. Really impressed with them. They're very nice. I think that one is a 39,000 litre, so it is about the same size as this Dangerville that we have here. Very nice size trailer. I do like the wear that goes on in the inside this Dangerville. It shows that it's actually used. It looks really good. So that's all our silage done. All done and dusted. All sold. And we're good to go on that one. That should bring us in a few pennies, hopefully. I don't think it's going to bring us in a great deal, but it should bring us in enough to just sort of make a bit of a profit, and then we can maybe buy another field. I would like to get another field under his belt and start growing the farm. We do need more equipment as well. Would be nice to get some more equipment. I don't think we need bigger equipment because the fields on this map are not terribly big. They're quite small, so it would be nice just to get more stuff so that we can just get more jobs done in a day, basically, and we can really progress the farm. But anyway, I'm going to cut here. I am going to grab this. I'm going to drive this over to the field, over to 179. I will come back, grab the John Deere, and I will see you back at the field. Okay, so we've picked up the combine now, and we are on our way down to 179. And hopefully, it shouldn't take too long to get this field done. I can't actually remember what the crop is that's in it. Guess sure we'll find out when we start harvesting it. But I was just thinking about something, and I'm just going to discuss it with Nat now. Nat?
Yeah?
I was just thinking, depending on how much we get for this silage, and obviously the crop that I'm harvesting now, I was thinking it might be possibly worth, obviously I'd like to get a new field first, but if we've got enough money left, I would like to get a second combine.
Right.
What do you think?
Well, it'll come in handy because we're going to need two at some point, especially if we buy more fields.
Yeah.
So we can both use one, you know, if we need it or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, maybe a small one. Nothing, you know, not a big one like this because this is quite a big combine. But maybe just get something a bit on the smaller side for doing the smaller fields.
Yeah, well, to be fair, like this field that I'm doing now, it's not that big, so yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking. So, we'll have a look, see what we can get. But, no, we just thought.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Right, so, I'll see you when we get back to the field. Okay, so we're at the field, and we're going to be really cheeky, and we're going to park our combine in this field. It's empty, there's nothing in it, we're going to use it. Just gives us a bit more space to do what we need to do. Let's just drop that there. There we go. And let's see what this crop is, because I can't remember. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let's unfold the combine. There we go. We'll get the right button then. And then we'll turn it on. What crop is this? Canola. Should have known that actually, it's small and fluffy. So, it won't take too much, we'll get it all in the trailer. It should be perfectly fine. Should get a reasonable amount of money off it as well. Depending on the yield, because I think this is one of the, oh yeah, this is the field that needs liming, isn't it? So, we're not going to get the full benefit of this field, unfortunately. But, next time, it should be a much better crop. So anyway, I am going to go into a time lapse here, and we'll see you when the field is done. Okay guys, that is the field near enough done. Just got a little strip going up the middle. So far we've got 20,000 litres out of this field. Not bad. Considering it's not a really big field. You know, it's a reasonably medium-sized field, I'd say. 20,000 litres ain't too bad. And considering we mucked up on the liming as well, maybe the fertilising, I'm not too sure if we even got the fertilising done. Still not a bad turnout. But after all, it is canola. And canola usually isn't a bad crop. I'm hoping that it does bring us in a fair amount, because me and Nat have been chatting while we've been in the time lapse, and basically we've come to the decision that the goal for the next few episodes is to try and get enough money in. We want to buy one of the bigger fields in the map. We've got a lot of small fields. Obviously we did buy that other big field, which number was it now, I've forgotten, 123, but it's not much bigger than 179. It's about the same size, if you can see it there on the minimap. It is about the same size as 179. It's not much different. Go and clean up those bits on the edges. Don't want to leave anything lying around. It isn't much different than 179. So I do want one of the bigger fields, maybe 110 or 156. I think that's a bigger one. Bit hard to tell on the minimap. We'll have a proper look soon. Just a little tuft over here, and then I think we're all cleaned up. Ooh. And that's that. So let's just turn that off. We don't want the map all massive in our faces. Quickly unload this little tiny bit of canola. But yeah, no, I want to buy one of the bigger fields on the map. And then I also want to get the second combine, like I was talking to Nat before. Doesn't need to be a big one, only needs to be a smallish one. Because we can use the smallish one for the small fields, and then the bigger one for the bigger fields. And then if we go for one of the really big fields, we can always use both if we need to. It'll still get the job done. You don't need massive equipment for everything. But, oh, it would help if I select the right tool. Yeah, that usually does help. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly get this back over to the yard and get it put away, and then we can get that canola over to the sell point. I'm not too sure which sell point yet. We will have a look before we set off, but we're definitely going to get it sold and get some of that money in the bank. See you in a moment. Okay, so that is that done. Let's see where is good for canola. So 2053 at the storage hall. And where about is that? Is this it yet? Storage hall, yep. So it's in the middle of town. Nice and easy for us. Let's get it over there. A nice little purr of our little Fiat. Sounds so good. And I actually only realised the other day that it actually has. I can't zoom in. It actually has an hourly clock right in the middle of the dashboard under the needle. It says 6.4 hours there, which matches up perfectly with what's in the corner. So really pleased with that. Not many tractors actually have it that are in the game. So I really do. I don't know why, I just really like having that little mileage clock. I don't know why. No beacons on this tractor, is there? Or is there? Can't even remember which button I have for beacons. Oh, that's my lights. Yeah, I do have a beacon button. I will figure that out for next video because we should be using as beacons when we're on the main road. I need to get into the habit of using my beacons. I really do. Because I do have a habit of not using them. But they should be used while travelling on the road with equipment. So anyway, let's get over to the sell point and see what we get for this canola. There's the sell point, the big flashing beacon in the sky, big green tunnel. Can't miss it. Oh, and here's Nat as well. Hi Nat.
Hi. You didn't see that?
No, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Oh, that was bad timing for her, that then. That was bad timing. Right, how much are we going to get for this canola? Let's have a guess. 40k. 40k. I'm guessing 40. Are you going to have a guess before it gets dropped off? I might be wrong. Going up quite rapidly. 41,814. That was a good guess. Really happy with that guess. That was very close. So if you guessed anything around 40k, you were near enough correct. Go down that road to your right. No, stop. Nah. Back up.
Okay.
Go down that road to your right.
That one.
Yeah, and then turn down by field 96. Turn right at field 96.
Thank you. I've got my map maximised, and I'm like, which way do I go?
Yeah, if you turn right as you get to field 96, there's a road that goes down the side of it, and that takes you straight to 179.
Okay, doke. Thank you.
No worries. Still getting used to the map as well as the game and everything else that's involved in this. I've got to admit, obviously I've played Farming Sim for a long time. Like I said, I started playing it when FS15 first came out, so I have played it for quite a long time. Nat has never really played it. She's only been playing it for, what is it now, 3 weeks to a month, something like that. And we was having a discussion the other day when we wasn't playing, and she was just saying there was just so much to take in with the game, and like stuff that I would take for granted because I'm so used to it. But like she was saying, there's like different seeders for different crop types, and then you've got plows, cultivators, subsoilers, disc harrows, and most of this equipment does the same thing, but there's so many different names for the same piece of equipment kind of thing. And then there's the lingo as well, so you know, to me, I wouldn't think of anything of calling total mixed rations TMR You know, to me it's TMR, but to her she has no idea what TMR is. It's cow food. You know, she's learning, but it's taking a little bit for her to get used to. And it's, like I said, it's stuff that, like me and probably you get yourselves, who have been playing for a long time, would just take for granted. But when someone new comes along who's not used to the game, it is just mind-boggling how much there is actually to the game, really, that you just automatically go, yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You know, it's so funny. But right, so we will get this parked up. We will get the, well, put Nat's trailer away properly because she's left it. Actually, no, it could actually stay there. We could pull alongside it like that. That actually works quite well. Still plenty of space down the side for us to get past. I can live with that. There we go. So we'll put the Fiat away, and then I'm going to cut the video there for now until Nat's finished the liming, and then we'll fast forward time to midnight, or just before midnight, and we'll show you how much we're going to get for the silage. So for you, it'll be in just a second, and we'll see you in a moment. Okay, it's nearly midnight, and we'll see how much we got for that pit of silage. Nearly there. 46,790. That isn't too bad. For such a small silage pit, I don't think that was bad. Not a great deal, but enough to keep us ticking. Got 115,000. I don't think it's enough to do too much with, but once we get the other crops harvested, we might be able to do a bit more. So that's it from me, guys. I will see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you again soon. And bye for now.